Laura's husband was out working forestry when a terrorist attack happened, and we started a battle. And I protected him, but he got a poisonous needle up the back of his head. And we're running to safety. I finally got him through. And he's like, I'm gonna get a fucking brain tumor though. So like everybody knew, but it doesn't change how it hurts. But what changes how it hurts is that he had good intentions at the beginning and it was nothing he couldn't control. When there's a brain tumor on the left side, because all your kindness comes from your right side, it gets confused. So that was an awesome battle, but that was a shitty time. Just forestry workers out in Canada get attacked by a bunch of terrorists and it breaks out in battle. Yeah, I'm really sad about it honestly because like Laura doesn't even feel up to like hanging out with me anymore or anything. Too. That too.
So then you have to keep cleaning it. You better hurry up and do that zucchini because I have it all shredded, everything ready to go, and I still haven't done anything with it. I need to get my ass and go and get that done.
I didn't eat the noodles. I made noodles, I didn't eat them.
We had slowest guy at Go-Go. It was only his third show. He used to be a sushi chef. Oh. This is how he was doing everything. Oh. And he didn't even give us a good bongo show. Oh. One of the dentist came. It turns out they might get you like if it's life insurance, not ACDC insurance. So chances are that Corey and then you get 100,000 each. Guaranteed. I think Robbie knows that.
So they were engaged, and right away I started his chemo right on the field with like soldiers around to protect us. They were engaged, so at least they had a wedding and kept their kids holding on. And I honestly was sick the day of the wedding. I could only make it to the after party. It's fucked.
Yeah. Peg is scared of everybody, Daryl, unless you have food. And then she's
And my horse, James, was there. And he died that day, so we used a lot of his bone marrow and stuff to make more medicine for the future and what was going on right then and there. Yeah. Tilly died in childbirth. Yeah, they wanted to breed her, and I said it was stupid. They didn't listen. They kind of got sued.
Everybody's bound to have a beat with their leg.
Oh, absolutely.
You're all at it, you just said. But we're over. We have COVID.
bed for a couple days.
Yeah,
Fever, I guess, was 48.
it's more the fever than the cough or anything. I don't know that flu I had this afternoon.
That's the one I'm still fighting it.
Yeah, I was walking around with earache and a sore throat for like 2 weeks and just eating it. But not enough. Enough that I couldn't eat a whole bunch, but not enough. to keep me dead.
My ears are still wrong. And I even tried some more of the cortisone this morning, like even just to give me some sort of relief. It like normally my ears are broken, but even putting in the future was hard. It's almost like they're closed. I've never had that.
The problem with James living here is that he was hopping the fence and he was gonna get hit by a car. He would do it for fun. He'd like sometimes back over again. He would jump like almost like 4 zigzags, and then he'd be like, "Oh, there is a field. I can go eat. Oh fuck it, I'll just go eat something." I couldn't keep him exercised, so he's kind of at like a petting zoo kind of thing, where all the kids could ride him, and then there was cowboys riding him, using them for cattle drives and stuff. Because he was mean to cows. Because he was like, "Why are you guys out here when it's raining?" He was a good horse. I miss him. I've been crying forever about it. Never told you exactly what happened because I didn't want to invade Laura's privacy, but I kind of have to this time. Sorry, Missy.
I'm a queen for everything else. I gave her, I never noticed.
That computer work?
I don't know how to talk to Ryan. It's not downstairs. He's working on a couple computers talking to us right now. Yeah, I'll take the, not the.
James was a really good horse because he never really got hot feet. Like he knew when to call it quits. Kind of because I trained him since he was a foal. He would take like 5 mouthfuls. I'd be like, "Take a break." He'd be, look around. I'm like, "What do you see, bud?" He would be like, "Take 3 steps. Come on, 1, 2, 3." And then he's like looking at me and he's like, in my face. "Okay, now you can eat." He's like, I know we have way too many. Well, we don't even have enough horses in Canada, but nobody had the time to spend like I did when I was a little kid. I'd skip school to come hang with my horses. He did the right prompts in the swamp, and he knew to step on the harder parts. He had prompts.
2.
Cool.
No, 3. 5 year program. You might graduate early. But he got the cancel number in, so.
Tilly was like about the same, but she was a fjord, so she was like a giant pony, really statured. She had a bit of an easier time, so she would like look at James like, and then she'd keep going.
Wrong again. My objective isn't the spring. Healing power is nothing more than bits of energy carried by water rushing through the tree. My objective is the tree itself.
Kate actually totaled the Jeep that was parked just to be parked out in the pasture. She totaled it. So we had to put her under and out because she was in too much pain. That's why Percherons do that. So yeah, one of the police guys, I owed him a Jeep. That was easy to pay off. But it still sucks.
You know what? I've been getting up at like 3, 4 o'clock. Having memories on.
I wish I could remember your name without thinking about history. Yeah, I wish I could. I can't. It's a hard name. Hold on.
James in Mud Lake, I got like a permanent bruise there. When you jump in the front.
It's because they smell blood. I mean, normally they can just let it go and just remember the scent and look at the person and be like, what was that? But instead, she was like, I've had a fucking and told us she.
Nobody wants to treat me curtains for days. I'm like, these curtains aren't worth that much.
No, I can't.
I just need to like, no, your curtains are 50 cents. Eggs are 6.
Over this in my mind, over and over. So why do they do this?
I kind of wish I could work for more money, but I'm really passionate about my job, so that's why I hate when people hate me that I don't have money. I don't usually ask for money unless I'm curious of something. Like when I asked Kobe for a pack of smokes, I was curious as to how strict it is for the kids. Because it should be kind of strict. Like, just because. Right.
Says an omega 3. I said, I'm pretty sure that's not what you get. Oh, my yolks are nice and white.
I think my intestines are bleeding. Period coming out my asshole. I'll just keep going to the gym. I don't care. It's just the grieving. But I just said it because it was a horrible sensation. A weird fart.
14 pitbull puppies.
Laura's had a heck of a time. She always wanted everybody to ask her out so she could find somebody maybe. And they all asked me out, one that's like almost like unavailable. Hurt really bad. It tore us apart for like 2 days. She wanted to go home and lay in bed.
It was funny because he's been saying he wants a poodle, right? So I'm shedding. Well, Anna came over and tried raising poodles, and she said, well, if you're a poodle, she goes, boy, they shed just as much. Oh, she did. Because I haven't checked it.
My way is correct. I can prove to everyone that my way is the right way.
I'm really glad that day that when me and TJ were like 6 years old and we got naked and tried to have sex, like he put a condom on and we were just talking about it. It was not like, let's do it together. I'm really glad that we decided not to, because how fucking narcissistic still. Like, I think he did pass away, but like, especially when I'm working out, because he always worked out too when we don't have cheeks and we're so young, we're kind of oblivious to that fact. I could have really ended up like a bad path. I was admitting at school so innocently, we had sex, and then
Pregnant marriage at school is adequate lightness for a shorter gestation period. Let's get us somewhere.
I'm really sad about that too.
You need to add in the leper sunset.
Basically murdered because he was a wimp. He had a weak spot. He was struggling young, so young people didn't even understand that anyone struggles. He basically committed suicide. Everything that he did to himself eventually caught up and he crashed his truck. And there were so many variables as to how he died, so you know that, yeah. And I got punched in the head at work last time. Kind of did have a little bit of a fucking goose egg. It was more just like trying not to do something bad because the person was innocent. They were just flipping out. It was bad. It was an abusive, chaotic, special needs punch. You know how that affects you, right? You're just like, I would have punched myself if I would have felt that way. But instead, you felt that way and punched me. Okay. Trying to find all the forgiveness, having forgiveness, but not because there's a goose egg on my head.
I have to do my best to protect Coco. You are the friends Coco. Flyga, he says you pick a lot of fights, but you're strong. He says Ninjas is the fastest Pokemon in the jungle. And he says that continents stick together and don't let go.
He was like Baby Shark.
I know you can't win this
No
battle
shit.
by
Plus his
ourselves.
mom goes, and I'm like, holy shit. This is not the kind of baby we were thinking.
And the jungle.
They're so sweet. And there's mine.
I'm asking you to come fight with
Like
us.
putting him in the, like putting him in doing what Laura said, giving that smack on the butt. When he kicked it out. I get it now. It's like a third mirror telling him to stop. But it's traumatizing.
She sucker punched me in the head, and then she asked me to tell the worker what's wrong with staying there. I said the food is not enough high calorie. It's too scarcely spread apart in some kind of religious bullshit, and they know it's religious. There's a chemical leak in the friggin' toilet from somebody dumping a dead body down it, and it stinks, and it's bad for your health, your mental health. I said, everyone disregards because you work here and you're deaf a little bit. So you disregard people by accident, and then everyone's disregarding everybody because they're spiteful and they get the same pay as you, and you don't do as much as everybody else. But I said, but that's contradicting because you clean the bedrooms. You help everybody clean their bedrooms, and they don't. And I was like, I said, you guys are always fighting, and then you sit in the office like, no, you weren't. Everything was fine. He, and you torment everybody. I said, the building needs to be ripped down, and you're arguing with me, who fucking owns it. No, it needs to be ripped down. Where will they go? Oh, how about like College Heights? They could all live in College Heights and be happier, and it's a clean house. It's brand new, and it's worth fucking $7 million. It's a nice house. And that house can afford more food. Yeah, they can. They just deny it because the one chick keeps suing her husband on workman's pay. Like, through the company. She's suing her husband all the time. She constantly has a lawyer there. And how is that good for anybody else? Oh, we sue when we have problems. No, you call the fucking doctor and get some exams done. Honestly, we're Canadian. We're not forced to be nice. We don't learn to be nice. We're born fucking innocent.